Hello, everybody. How y'all doing? Welcome back to Vesta Angels Tarot. This is going to be a reading for February the 9th, 2025. I hope everybody is well. I had to, double check and make sure the date was right. All right, so I am coming on a little late because I know a lot of people may be, out and about or tuned in to the Super Bowl event. But y'all know I'm still personally on Supernatural. um, I am nostalgic right now, rewatching Supernatural. It's one of my favorite pastime, you know, uh, series. So right now I'm on season 7, episode 7. So, all right, I just want to come on and pull some cards in case some of you need some type of information. Like I said, I hope everybody is doing well, as well as can be. So we got manifesting dreams and sharing yourself. My dreams are coming true, and I am incredibly a generous being. Somebody really hopes that you will open up, in other words. Now, this can be, seems like somebody from your past that wants to speak to you. Um, that's what it's giving. Somebody hopes that you will allow them a little bit more of your time, or to come back around them, to allow them back. They probably also have been dreaming about you very much. This also could be vice versa. But I know a lot of people right now actually is moving away from their exes and or past people. Okay. Hey, Miss Linda. How's it going up there with the snow? If I sound kind of congested, it is a lot of pollen in the air down here because we in Atlanta, we have been having a lot of spring-like temperatures. Um, so I'm necessarily don't have allergies, but um, I have just been sneezing and everything going on. My daughter suffers more from the allergy than I do. Hey, Caroline, Carol, Barbara, how are you? Thank you for stopping by and tuning in. So there we go with detachment and also following your bliss. Yeah, just like I said, I feel a lot of you, and some of you may have actually been seeing this same line of story. Okay. Um, I hate to add on to the bandwagon, bringing out this same storyline. So, if it's seeming like the same storyline, then that itself is the shift. Like I keep talking about on my channel, that the masculines are going through right now. I will be putting out a video called For Masculines Only. Divine Feminines, you're welcome to watch it. Um, but it's kind of to talk to the masculines about maybe not necessarily they understand the type of change or shift that they are experiencing and why. I've been saying this for the past couple of days, past couple of weeks. The masculines are switching up divine feminines, okay? And if you're one of those more conservative, looking for stable relationship, marriage, and partnership, you're not necessarily a person who is a cheater or a liar. And a lot of times, maybe in your past, you were one of the ones that has been cheated on or looked over or dismissed or detached from because the partner, or especially a masculine, wanted something other than that, and that's what they ended up chasing, ending up with, or going after. Then the masculines are understanding now their fault. Okay, they're now understanding um more of what the divine feminine energy and also the goddess energy, the empress energy really is. And so they're going through a shift change of enlightenment of how they messed up, um, what it is really for their future of this type of that type of stability of a divine feminine and or empress energy that they do need in their life. And they're shifting from the one night stands, the girls walking around with hardly no clothes on. You know that type of energy that I'm talking about. Now, I'm not, you know, um trying to down put any feminines that, you know, they may still be living that type of lifestyle. But those are the ones that you see that are really panicking right now, are going through a lot of lower vibrational energy, a lot of the root chakra energy. Those are the ones that maybe you see on social media that are pitching a fit, they're crying, they're upset, they're fussing about this and fussing about that. And, you know, they're feeling and talking very lost. They're going on social media saying how the guy or whatever that they're with is breaking up with them and all type of stuff. That's because I'm telling you, the masculines now, part of the shift now that's imperative for the future is that the masculines change their mindset. Okay, it's imperative for the future generations for this to switch now. Okay. Um so I wouldn't be surprised that a lot of the same timeline is what y'all keep seeing and hearing on social medias, on the TikToks, on the Instagram posts, and you can even start to listen to how men talk, okay? How the masculines are talking, whether it's on a news broadcast or something that you may see a masculine put out on their particular social media. You'll see the mentality of the change of mindset in the masculines. And I've been getting this informational download about the masculines since about November of last year. hmm So, we also have detachment. You are releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serve your highest ideal of love. And so, divine feminists, this is what you're leaving behind. Finally, discarding and detaching from that particular masculine who did not want partnership, who didn't want to act right, that was keeping you in third party situations, that just didn't want to commit, didn't want to pay you any attention, didn't value your input, your information, your mindset, your nurturing, your caring, and they were just very dismissive, you know, steady chasing and doing everything else. And now they're coming into an epiphany of, darn, darn it, now that you're finally breaking away and that they feel that energetically, either they're going to finally say something or they're going to miss out on you for a very long time. Okay. You said I've been hearing a few talking different. Oh, yeah. Me too. So that was even, too, thank you, Miss Linda. That was also because I watch, even though I'm a reader, I watch a couple of people on YouTube, um, because I cannot necessarily read for myself. Um, because readers who tell you that they read for themselves, they can't do that. Okay. We always have to get somebody else to read for us. Now, oracle cards we can, but not when it comes to the tarot. It won't come out right. Okay. So call, oh, look at there. I don't think we ever seen this one yet. Cause and effect. You are aware that the love you create in your thoughts is an agent of change and the foundation of your results. So this is exactly what I was trying to find the right words to explain about the cause and effect feeling and understanding, okay, as an inner conflict that the masculines are experiencing, and divine feminines, you are understanding already this cause and effect. Now, if it's not necessarily about love relationship, because I know everybody is not dating, I know a lot of my subscribers and also moderators um have been single for a while. Okay, so your cause and effect is going to be toward the cause of why you are single now and the effect that it is having on your life right now for your future. I'm not discounting on the valid reasons, divine feminines, that you did leave a particular situation or a person alone, but you're understanding with more intent as feeling like, you know what, I feel okay about it. Maybe you struggled with it in your thoughts, your feelings, and emotions for a very long time. But I feel that divine feminines, even more as each day pass by and we get further closer to May and June, when K2 and Rahu will be moving, that you're gonna understand the cause and effect and why, and you're gonna feel very good about finally making that decision. Because we always get that choice card, right? For whatever action there's a reaction, so make sure you choose wisely, and that's going to be with everything, anything that we do, right? So even sometimes we do choose the not right direction or not make the right choice, and we all have to live with those particular consequences. But the point is, of not letting it stay and to create a agent of chaos inside of us, in our world, in our reality, in our feelings and our emotions, and especially our mind, right? This is why we practice detachment, is to release those old patterns of the cause and effect. For every reaction there's a action, or action there's a reaction, right? Believing in magic, true magic is abounding in my life. And of course, that's what you're going to see. It's not necessarily about, well, I don't believe in magic and all that. You know what I call magic? How you breathe every split second. And we don't even know how we breathe to keep us alive every day. That's magic, right? We don't really understand the mechanism of how our blood is flowing through our body, how we have creativity and imagination. We don't understand how we dream or why we dream. We don't understand how we teleport or go into another magical world where our actual dreams feel very vivid, like we're actually there, but we're asleep in our bed, we're asleep on a sofa, or whatever the case may be. And then we open our eyes, and our soul and our spirit is still right there inside of our bed. But our mind, our physical brain, our actual spirit and soul has traveled into, it seems like, the parts of your brain as your imagination, playing out some type of weird dream, right? That some of you could not even phantom to create or imagine to happen, or it's just some type of phenomenon. All of that is magic. The spirit, the soul is magic, right? Bringing a child into this world and it's taking its first breath after living in your stomach in a belly of water. That's magic. So don't tell me that you don't believe in magic, right? But you take it how it resonates for you. Ten of Wands to the Three of Wands. Okay. Um, the detachment is working, whether you see it or not. Okay. This sense of detachment, you can call it ghosting, not together, not talking, a detachment from leaving a job, or unfortunately for some of you, being fired. This also could be somebody in your family that may have lost a job or is getting laid off. Um, this could be family or people or friends asking you for money. It could be also a troublesome type of one-sided love relationship that maybe you're living with somebody and you're paying majority of the bills, or you're taking care of everything, while this other person that you love or care for is not really, doing their part. Because I do see, like I said, the Ten of Wands, where it has been a very much struggle. It could be just with your finances, um, family life, your child, your children. It can be, best friends. It could be a person that you're dating or getting to know, and they're just not really doing their part. And some of you are or have, like I said, practicing that sense of defensiveness. You're protecting yourself, you keeping your guards up, and it's becoming a burden for you to carry that's not your baggage to carry. Okay? Especially if we're talking about another adult. That's different if you're talking about children. Okay? Ten of Wands to the Ten of Pentacles. Right now, I feel that a lot of us, ever since what, the past 2 years, so that would be 22, 23, yeah, 20, let's just say 23 and 24, or the tail end of 22 going into 23, finances have been like a scale, right? Especially in the year of 23 going into 24, I feel that most of us, our finances have been unstable. We have not been able to, for a lot of people, okay? Um, and let's just say blue collar workers. Um, it's been a burden to keep housing, rent, mortgages, insurance, car notes, all type of stuff like that, even straight down to the price of food. Keeping that as a sense of stability on our table, right? The prices have just been increasing and getting higher and higher and higher. And it's been a struggle, especially if you are a single parent, or you live with somebody and your lover is not really um, sharing their, share of the weight. And you've been questioning yourself, is this still a type of stable relationship that I want to be in? Um, because with the King of Pentacles, I see here, it's been a struggle to keep everything grounded, everything stable, relationships, even if it's platonic, because friends and family also turn. Sometimes they backstab you and betray you. You don't all the time have to be a partnership. So now we got the King of Pentacles to the Ace of Wands. It's going to be something that you're going to be getting ready to follow your bliss. You're about to receive the effect from the cause, which was the burden. Okay? And so you fill in the blank of whatever that particular burden. It could just be your whole dating life. You don't try and date, you don't try and meet anybody because you just feel like we're talking about. A lot of people nowadays just don't want stability. They want to be friends with benefits. They're not really looking for a stable um truth type of love and relationship. So, but that's going to be changing for the year of 2025. Okay. Mhm. It is. But I do see that, are you going to be able to share yourself and to open up for this manifesting of your dream to be the cause for the effect to happen? You're going to have to believe in the magic. Okay? I feel that some of you have detached yourself so much far from a belief in magic, or that's not ever going to happen. No, I don't see myself in that type of stability or love relationship or marriage or dating. I don't see myself even having that in the year of 2025 or 26. Hmm. Because it haven't happened for the past couple of years. I've been getting the short end of the Ace of Wands where stuff just don't work out. But that's going to be changing the Ace of Wands to the Knight of Swords. Like I said, somebody is very urgently wanting to speak with you, but I feel that some of you have detached. And I do feel also, they say stop saying I feel. I know better than that. I see that this person has taken too long. Whatever that they kept doing as a cause and effect, they did too much of it. Hmm. They did too much of it for too long, and now the effect is in effect, and this person is not sitting very well with it because you're following your happiness, you're following your bliss. Yes, you are feeling great enough to be to yourself, to love yourself, to go your own way. Like I tell a lot of people in my family and my friends, I'm alone, but I'm not lonely. Those are two different things, but you do have some people that just have to be in a relationship. They just have to date. They don't care how the person is. They don't care how much that person is cheating on them. They just want somebody to call theirs. And I'm not that type of person. I'd rather be alone and feel great while I sleep because I know I don't have anybody cheating on me. Hmm. But then I got family and friends that want to bicker and fight and cuss and fuss because they know they're in a third party situation and that other person is not giving them attention because they're with their main person. And so they want to live with those type of 10 of wands energy. They want to be in that red root chakra type of energy. They want to cuss and fuss and be upset and not have a sense of happiness and bliss and peace in their life. And I just can't do that. I'd rather be alone instead of still feeling lonely, even though I'm dating somebody. Okay? That is not right for me. Everybody is different. Now, we've been seeing the Ten of Cups come out in my particular reading for the past couple of days. And like I discuss all the time, the Ten of Cups is what you make it. Okay? The Ten of Cups is what you make it. It Ten of Cups is longevity, but you got to make it. You got to make it as cause and effect to be a long-term Ten of Cups. So what does that mean? That you got to start somewhere. And where is that? That means you got to start with opening up, following your bliss, and allowing yourself to feel and to be happy. Hello, Larry. How are you? You said what now? I don't know. Let me go back and see what Larry said. Larry said, I'm the emperor and no one can change that. They can't make you into some of you make sense. I don't even understand as an emperor what you typed and what you said. I didn't understand. They can't make you into some of you make sense. Um, Larry, I wish you before you would go, I wish you would type that up better so I can understand what you're saying because you're missing a couple of words to elaborate correctly on what you're trying to establish in your sentence. Okay. And if you want to go, that's fine, Larry. I mean, I wish you the best. I'm not going to feel no type of way. It seems like you want me to have a certain reaction because you're not going to stay. But that don't give me cause and effect different type of actions for me to be upset or argue with you. Okay, I just wish you had wrote your sentence better if you're calling yourself an emperor. Okay, you're coming more off as a knight than an emperor. Let's keep going. Ten of Cups to the Two of Cups. So, like I was discussing, how I do on my channel, 10 minus 2 is 8, right? So, we're talking about the Eight of Cups, emotionally being tired and emotionally walking away, hoping that a new cause and effect would be better, okay? Um, Open to sharing yourself for something new, something that hopefully can be emotionally great to invest into. Because, like we just talked about, the Two of Cups in reverse, you thought this person was going to manifest or yield happiness, but it didn't. And I feel like even the Two of Cups in reverse, I feel that one of you did participate, but the other person didn't. Okay. And a little bit to the point of what Larry partially had wrote, you can't make anybody share their cup of love to you or for you. You can be your natural self, which is a nurturer, a carer. You know, you care for people, you're honest, you tell the truth, you're really looking for love and stability, and you want to do the thing right. You know, it is a lot of people that's out there, but you know what they're doing? They're detached, they're hiding, they're not trying to date, they're not really trying to believe in love, they're not really trying to unfortunately follow their bliss because it get downplayed, it gets affected, it gets trampled, it gets crushed, it get manipulated, betrayed, it get backstabbed. So a lot of the good people, they stop trying. But it is obtainable though. And like I said, whoever this other person is, still reading these two cards, you know, they know that you're emotionally tired of their bull crap. Emperor. I have done past readings in the what was that, around ever since about October, November of 2024. I have been putting out or talking about a king of pentacles scared to step into an empress role. hmm they feel comfortable being a king, which is taking care of business. Hey, call me if you need me. You know, hey, call me if you need some money for the child, or, you know, you want a little money in your pocket or something like that. You know, I don't mind to indulge you. You know, long as I can see you every now and then, I'll throw you a little bit of money. You know, still acting emotionally like a page, in and out, okay, like a knight, not really staying, okay, in the other person's life because they're still bouncing around, dating other people, still going out, you know, no form of commitment. They could commit if they want to and take it even to the next level as what an emperor would do, but they settle to stay a king, which means that they have the making and the foundation to become an emperor. But for whatever reason, they're not following their own bliss. They steady still practice the sense of detachment. Probably from, hurt, pastful relationships and dating. A person can have a bad relationship to happen 7 years ago, and that person will stay detached when it comes to love for a while before they truly decide to share their authentic self. Now, we're not talking about the mask version of their self, okay? Because remember, I tell you all the time, most of the people that you meet and you involve yourself with are people that are wearing masks. You're not getting the full potential of in depth who and what that person is. You're not. Mm-mm. Even after you marry this person, it probably will be a good, I'll say three. They're giving me the number three. It may be even up to a good 3 years after, for some of you, after you marry somebody, where that their emotional wall will start to collapse and they feel that they can begin to allow themselves to be authentic and more vulnerable when it comes to their feelings and emotions. Now, remember, people can be great actors. They can be great actors. I'm telling you, people that you meet, even your family members, you know them to actually be one way, but when they get around other people, they act with a mask. They're a great actor. So this person, like I said, Emperor in reverse, it's kind of like this is something that if this is a masculine, they need to take charge. They need to get in charge of their emotional mindset. Okay. Um, Whenever that there may be particular ready to have this Two of Cups in their life, which is a strong bond. The Emperor makes the best decisions for everybody, not just as selfishness, being selfish for oneself. An emperor will make the right decisions for everybody to be okay, for everybody to be safe, doing the right thing. A king will probably make decisions that's best for oneself and anything that may be able to keep them stable or something keep producing, you know, steady work, dedication on the job so that they can maintain that job to keep their level of production and net or security or stability, such as their home, their fancy car, or whatever the case may be. Um, that way of life, okay? And then the emperor will be taking it to the next stage up from that. But some part of the change again for the masculines, some of them are realizing this too late, especially depending on their age group. Some of them are just now understanding this. And I'm hearing like the age group of like 35, 38 until like their early 40s or like maybe 44, 45. It's kind of like they are now trying to implement that. Um that they should have had a more better approach, a more hold on their emotional needs when it comes to love and relationships, and to be more outgoing, more upfront, and take that risk as what emperors do. Because an emperor won't let you get away. A page, a knight, and a king will let that true, real divine feminine get away. A emperor will not, because an emperor is going to know they need for their future. You see the difference? A king will be like, well, I'm good. I make money. I probably got my own place. I got my own car. I don't need no stable relationship. I'll just continue to date. hmm That's a king. That's a knight. That's a page. A emperor is like, I need this emotional connectedness for what I'm needing to achieve, to conquer, and to keep as Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, legacy. because I feel that a lot of people keep forgetting like what legacy or wealth is. A lot of people more are just chasing money, and it's a difference. It's a huge difference. So somebody here is understanding that they missed the ball. They fumbled. They fumbled the ball. They didn't do or ready to turn into this emperor energy. So they missed out on a partnership that actually finally could have been their long term. Look at there, the Ace of Pentacles. They didn't make the offer. They didn't make the offer of commitment. They did not. They missed this opportunity. And they're sitting there also hoping that, as a sense of sharing yourself, that maybe you will open up for them to say something, to ask you something, to give you something as some type of offer. But for some of them, look at this talking of a page. For some of them, they know they missed it. Because sometimes you only get one shot of a great opportunity. And let me tell you, masculines know. Look at there. Look at there. What I'm saying. Masculines know when they have missed out on a great opportunity. But they try and cover it up as a mask. Oh, that didn't mean anything to me. I'll find me another one. They try to find another one. Okay? They'll try to find another one that they think compares to it, but it's a copy. It's not an original. Mm. And this is now what you would see for the younger masculines. Um, they're already coming into this very early. And I'm speaking of the a majority of the like 26 into age 30 or 32, 31 years of age. They're coming into the understanding early. It's the middle to the later generation of masculines that understand exactly what I'm talking about. They miss the ball a lot of times, but especially one time where they did meet somebody, but they wanted to play around so much that they let that person go. And ever since after that, in their life, they kept trying to find a copy of that person. But that's exactly what they got, a copy, because that original was gone. And a lot of the middle age, or let's just say like 35 up until like 46, that 10-year gap right there, um they're trying to make up for it right now. They're trying to make up for it, or they're in the midst of, like I said, going from a King of Pentacles into a Emperor status. You know why? Because they're realizing as a masculine that they're going to be alone. They're going to be alone about time they're going into their 50s. hmm Or they will have to settle for somebody who is not an original but a duplicate. Because the way I'm seeing this, somebody here is very upset that you are like this. You're not going to let somebody um, putting you or keeping you in a sense of detachment, taking you from your happiness. If you are healing or getting over something, you're going to start by March to really feel differently. You're going to start following your own happiness because that cause and effect, you're going to be understanding it more. Um, because you know that something more greater will be coming for you. Okay. Let me see. Let me throw out something real quick to clarify this. And then we'll just wrap it up. Okay. Let's see. Give me information on this other person first, please. And again, Five of Cups to the Ace of Pentacles and a reverse page. Somebody knows that they can't come in giving you minimal effort anymore. That's why you haven't talked to them. That's why you haven't seen them. That's why you haven't. Look at her. Look at her. Y'all seen it pop out. I already said when I was channeling the information, the mask. Some of you, a lot of y'all don't know me, but a lot of y'all think I'm just rambling or just talking or whatever. But I don't actually don't talk that much. So when I do talk, I'm talking for a reason. The mask, okay? Not showing your true self. First thing I said was give me information about the person. First card out is the mask. Whether they were masking that they really wanted to be in love, they were masking like they wanted to have a relationship, like they were masking, you know, trying to be fake that one day that they would give you the title or whatever the case may be. And this also could still be vice versa. Uh, because you have a lot of divine feminines also that really wear a lot of masks and use people for truly not the right reasons. hmm Single, not in a relationship. Some of you, your person may have actually been single, um, but there still was not showing their true self, especially with an emperor in reverse, where they're imposing or trying to act like they were an emperor, but really was not. Some of them, they may be single now because whatever didn't work out, Five of Cups, you know, they're out of it. But like I said, following bliss, I feel a lot of you have already said, you know what, I'm gone. I'm not, you know, a sense of detachment. I'm not as affected or wanting to be a cause and effect of this situation no more. You got cheating, broken trust, and it did pop out in reverse. So, whether somebody cheated on your person or this person was still maybe probably cheating on you, the trust was broken. Some of you already knew it, some of you found out. That's why you're detaching. This also could be vice versa. Maybe they're detaching from you because they found out that you were cheating. Maybe you had stopped, but maybe it had broke up before, or some type of detachment or separation because one or both of you were seeing other people. Okay? So seeing other people is not going to be a Two of Cups in the upright. That is not partnership. That's friends with benefits. That is not a Ten of Cups. Okay? That's Page and Night energy. Give me a last one for them. Then the next row will be for the viewer. Okay, two more. Magnetic attraction, dating, meeting someone new. Like I said, this person didn't want you to leave. You know, you can only do so much having just chemistry and attraction for somebody. That's not truly what an emperor partners for. Okay? Yeah, I understand that, Miss Linda. And, you know, it's good to have a magnetic attraction or chemistry for love partnerships. I mean, that's part of it. But, you know, for a lot of the older generations, because I do, looking at my graph for my channel, I don't know about anybody else's, I have a lot more of an older group. Only 20% of men watch my channel. The rest are feminines. Okay? And based on the age group, it's a lot older of people in their 30s, 40s, and 50s and up versus then like 30% of divine feminines that's in their uh, kind of late 20s, early 20s into the very early 30s. And then I had like two people that was 18. Y'all need to don't worry about love and relationship right now. Okay. But like I said, this person had trust issues. They were all about passion. They were dating on and off. They couldn't even keep that straight, right? They probably also, for some of you, only wanted to be interested in a person who wanted to date so that they could have some level of passion. But I also see that this person may have just became single or were trying to become single when they met you or got back in contact with you, you know. But it still wasn't enough. They probably also hid this or even hid that they were really single, but just wanted to, play the field. All right, let's see on your 5 cards. Then we're going to close this out. I just really want to come on here and just, ooh, well, some of you understood with gambling, taking a chance, and also the snake, not what it looks like, that what you were seeing was not what it looked like. This person, somebody, somebody is going to understand and see. Because you can based on people's conversation, the same thing that they keep saying, the same thing that they keep bringing up, the same thing that they keep insinuating. And this also could be regular platonic friends, okay? On how they feel about hanging around you, what level of friendship that you are with this person. Because you could tell who wants to be a bestie and somebody who just hanging around you just because y'all going out. You know, you can understand truly on somebody's intentions with you. That's why you understand and very much need to learn about discernment. The more that you use discernment and detachment and separate yourself and cut those type of situations and people off, the better and the quicker, right? Or, you know, only give so much of emotional attention to certain situations and people that you are involved in. Because if you're only given very minimal emotions, then you won't be emotionally devastated, you know? Because you can, unless you're just oblivious and you're so much in your head, such as daydreaming, Neptune energy, you could tell how somebody talking to you. They never bring up something serious. Okay. Oh, thank you, Caroline. They never bring up something serious. You know how you talking to a guy and you may be saying certain things or talking about how you feel about relationships or stability or marriage in the future, or maybe you don't even go that strong on the first day or two. Maybe you just been, hee hee ha ha for maybe like a couple of weeks or the second month. And then you start kind of asking a couple of serious questions, because you don't want to scare them off too quick by saying you want to get married on the first day. Okay, you've learned that lesson already before. Because you have to remember, just to date means just to have fun. There's no commitment. You don't have to make a decision. You know, allow yourself to follow your bliss and happiness and just go out and have fun. You know what I mean? um, and teach yourself not to put your emotions in it. But after a while, you keep allowing yourself to spend time and talk to this person, but they never purposely bring up anything about kids or family or love and relationships, you know, maybe they don't even say anything like, hey, I could see us going to, let's just say the Bahamas. I could see us going to the Bahamas by summer. What are you doing by summer? You wanted to, you know what I mean? They don't make any type of long term plans or insinuations. If your person you're talking to is not labeling you as a couple as they talk, as they speak, or they're not, they talk about everything else but partnership and marriage. They want to be single. hmm They only want passion and attraction. All right, last time the crossroads also came out in reverse. You got new love. Look at there, new love, renewed hope. hmm Notice how your new love and renewed hope is up under their magnetic magnetic attraction, passion. Those are two different outlooks on love and relationships. It is. It's very much totally opposite. Let's get your last card. I got to take a Benadryl when I leave, get off of here. It is so much pollen or whatever this is in the air down here. Um, Single parent and responsibilities in reverse. Oh, so bottom of the deck is lies, keeping secrets in reverse. You know what? Whoever's watching this, if you are a single parent or you're about to become a single parent because you're going through a separation and or a divorce, don't count yourself out. Okay? Don't count yourself out. You do have new love that can be established, right? But it's going to be based on you following your bliss. If you don't want it, then that's not going to be your happiness and your bliss. Your happiness and your total renewed hope will be something differently. Maybe some people that are separating and divorcing may not want to remarry for the future. They may want to take a chance and remain single. Um, because some people don't like to co-parent. Um, or allow a new person to come in to co-parent over their child or children. They may just want to remain single and just to date. Now, they can, depend on your age, your finances, and your sense of stability. But for the people who do are looking for new love, new hope, I'm glad that you have not gave up because your responsibilities are about to be lessened. Okay, about to come down. The Ten of Wands, in the upright, because you walk and you speak your truth. It hasn't crossed your direction or your road yet. It has not, because some of you still have to let go of a sense of detachment about the ego of the betrayal and the backstabbing. Once you finally let that out of your system, that's going to be your new cause and effect that can happen and start for this new love energy. Okay. Let me throw out an oracle so we can end it for you. And I'm so sorry. It sounds like I'm talking out my nose. Okay. Well, that was quick. The here and now. Like I said, this crossroads is about to turn. It's about to turn. You know why? Because it's about the here and now. That's the most important. It's not about what happened in the past. You can't be too far about stuff in the future Because if you don't take care of the issues in the here and now so that it won't be a troublesome future, ain't nothing gonna work. Because you can't go back and fix the past, even though they say the past, the present, and the future is the here and now. There's no such thing as the future. There's no such thing as the past. It's all in the current vortex. It's all in the current energy. We're in one timeline, right? Hmm. And it also look at there. It looks like see there the past. And what does that say? The future. It seems like these same little posts. You see that? And then it's a door on the egg. She's in the here and now. Okay? Sitting there contemplating about what to work on right now because you can't work on anything regarding the past. You cannot. That's why you have to understand it, detach from it, heal from it, whatever the case may be, and continue on in your current manifestation. Okay? Manifestation happens in the here and now. It doesn't happen in the future. Okay? That's the whole point of how they say to manifest. You manifest, it comes in the here and now. You don't manifest now and then it shows up 5 years later as a manifestation. No. It's current energy work. What is this? Chaos and conflict. Like I said earlier, the agent of chaos. Somebody does not want to let you go, but they're a scaredy cat. What is this? Co-create. And your last card is mending. Well, bottom of the deck is Treasure Island in reverse. So, unfortunately, some of you still got a little bit of chaos that is going on, whether it's dealing with your finances, your sense of stability, your job, your education, um, your world, your reality, your surroundings, your material world, such as transportation, housing, whatever the case may be. Um, the here and now is saying that you need to mend these things. Okay, you need to mend these things as a sense of co-create. Um, whatever that's being dished out to us, we have to mend it up as much as we can to repair it, to work on it, co-create, okay, and turn it into out of the chaos and conflict, okay, and deal with it in the here and now. Putting it off, thinking that it's going to turn into a treasure for you in the future, that's not going to work, okay? Whatever this is that you also need to finally let go that did not turn out to be a treasure, um, being more in your here and now energy, don't allow it to be chaos and an inner conflict. Co-create with the things that are about to be an open door for you, as the Ace of Wands that we seen. And like they say, if you got a piece of cloth, start to mend and make you a garment. Instead of just saying, well, I don't know what to do with this, but I need some clothing, and you just let the piece of fabric just sit there. If you don't know how to sew, start mending and learn. It's all about co-create what you do with what you have, okay, to turn it into something better. It's always a way. You just got to be able to find the right directions, find the right information, take charge, fix the conflict, fix the chaos, keep that renewed hope, right? Unfortunately, even if it's breaking up or losing somebody as a sense of separation, because you still do have an Ace of Pentacles. And I feel that that's going to be the mending, that is going to be the opportunity that's going to come for you as a yes, but you're going to have to do something with that opportunity. Don't let it just fall to the wayside. Okay? It also can be some type of money, direct deposit. It can be a check. It can be a job opportunity. It can be money to move or to put down on a place like that. For some of you, it may be an opportunity that somebody asks you to date or to get back with them because they want to mend the situation from you, with you, from all the chaos and the conflict. Uh, they're finally trying to come into the here and now after a time that they haven't really been there. So that's going to be up to you to determine if that's your treasure island. Okay? But just remember, you did have the 10 of cups to the 2 of cups in reverse. Somebody has a lot of attraction and stuff for you. But are you willing to take a chance? Because it may not be what it looks like, depending on your situation. And you're scared because you don't really know what direction is going. But if you feel that you can reestablish that hope, you got renewed hope, then it could be a love relationship and you will not be a single parent anymore. It will be a co create type of situation. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. All right. That's it for today. Thank y'all so much. I don't even know who won the football game. I'm not even looking at that mess. But, if you see something in this reference, in this reading, also that maybe it referenced to the game, such as the halftime or things or anything that was said, let me know tomorrow or come back and type it into the comments. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.